All right, what is going on? Happy Wednesday. That's the day. Something different today. My buddy Dan's got a new toy. And Dan's gonna show us his new toy, a ConForms spider boom, all the way up top there on the deck. All right, we located him. There he is. Dan, I have a concern. You don't have your dunnage down. You're gonna lay this thing over. What are you doing? Are you crazy?
Yeah, I am crazy.
He is crazy. He lives dangerously. So what do you want to do? You want to walk us through the system here from the start to finish?
Sure.
We'll start at the pump. So you've got
6-inch elbow.
6-inch elbow.
Then a 6 to 5 taper.
6 to 5 taper. Oh, you got the gate valve.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's our sledgehammer for when we're switching it over.
Big boy hammer. So what are you gonna do to blow out here? What's the plan?
Close the gate. We're stuck with reverse the pressure off. Take this elbow off. Turn it up. Put the sponges in. Blow them through.
Ah, so close the gate. Disconnect there. Put the sponges and the cap on, and you're gonna blow it through that way.
Open the gate and then blow it through.
Are you gonna blow it all the way up?
Yep.
You are?
Oh yeah.
Whoa! All right, something different. he's my star. The nice heavy 300 bar ConForm clamps. The good stuff. So Dan's gonna take us on a little walkabout here. We will eventually get to the star of the show. Well, Dan's the star of the show, but the ConForms spider boom, which is the co-star of the show. I gotta get new boots, man. That was water back there.
You're gonna wet feet now?
My treads are gone. Anytime I step even in water, it feels like it's oil. It's crazy. These are these like iron worker boots. Like if I step in this, oh yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. It's time for some new footwear.
It doesn't even budge the pipe.
Oh, so you got these made up?
Yeah, I got them custom made.
And what do you do for height then if they're too short, too long? What do you do to adjust for height?
That's what the pipe is. That's how high it is.
Oh, so you just always run your pipe that high? Okay. Because I've seen the ConForm ones. We saw them at the show.
Yeah.
And they've got a swivel on them for adjusting the height, which is handy.
This is just one height. Simpler that way. That way you can tell the people this is what we need, this is what we're going to do.
That's just the way it is.
We'll do this to make it easier for us. And I'm like, sorry, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Otherwise, you get into arguments. Everybody's trying to make you do something awkward to get the job done.
Well, that makes sense. So you got your little thrust block here?
Yeah.
Same bracket again?
Same bracket again.
What do you think we're pumping right now? Probably like 50 meters an hour?
Yeah, between 50 and 60 meters an hour.
And there's zero movement whatsoever.
These brackets should stop almost all the movement.
Is that block doweled into the slab?
The back here.
Ah, you bolted it down.
Bolted it down so it can't move back.
Ah, brilliant. Okay.
Go up.
Let's go up. We're going up. There's not an elevator here?
Not yet.
Not yet? You're gonna walk all 4 floors? Oh man.
Three floors.
You see my video a couple weeks ago where I walked up 26?
I didn't see you walking up the stairs in the video, so I don't know if I should believe it or not.
Well, I edited it out and I cut to every 10 floors or something, but I really did do it. You believe me, right? Of course I did. Of course I did it. Oh, here we are on the next level up. Oh, okay. Brilliant. So what, do you have a fabrication shop that builds those?
We just have design, yeah, we just give it, we have the design so we can get anybody to build it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we put one of those on every floor going up a tower and the pipe never moves.
Remember the old days when it was just, they'd hammer the wooden wedges in?
They'd be popping out and the pipe would be flopping all over the place.
Yeah, you'd be running down the tower, tightening your wedges up. Yeah, it was horrendous. So this is far better. The old wedge pressure fit that never worked that well. Did you guys do that at Trump Tower?
No.
No.
I knew better by then.
You knew better by then. Good thing, because that was about 60 stories or something, so.
You can go up the ladder if you want.
Ah, no. Not for me. Not for this guy. Okay, where is it? Where's the star of the show? Oh my, there it is. There she is. Oh, here's the pipe.
So when we do this half of the slab, we just connect the spider boom straight onto the pipe here, straight from underneath.
Oh, okay.
We pour little pedestals. There's 4 of these. They're poured a day or 2 before, and then we just put the spider boom on that, so we have a solid base
Oh, okay,
for the
okay.
legs, and then we pour the rest
So
of the
pedestals you pour before the rest of the slab and sit it on the pedestals.
Yeah.
What would the other way to do it would be to have like metal embeds that you'd sit it on, but then you.
Oh no, you could set it directly on the platform underneath,
Yeah.
and just shore that, you'd be fine.
But you have to come back and pour it separately,
You have to
anyways.
come back and pour it separate anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
And also, this slab is 14 inches deep, so you're losing 14 inches on your height of your
Oh, okay.
spider boom.
Okay. So on this slab here, does it have to be reshored underneath?
Yeah, we need 2 shores under each leg.
2 shores under each leg. Maybe we'll go down and look at that afterwards.
We put more here. I think we have 3 just because, but yeah, weight-wise you only need, well, it depends what kind of shores you have.
What is the weight on each outrigger? Do you recall?
Yeah, it's, probably can't see it through there. The max weight is going to be 83 kilonewtons, or 18,000 pounds.
Okay.
18,500 pounds per foot.
18,000 pounds per leg. Okay. And
oh no, that's with the track. We have.
Oh, that's with the track.
We have without the track unit. So we're 17,000 pounds per foot.
Ah, okay. So speaking of the track unit, is that where it plugs in right there?
Plugged in there, and then connect these 4 pins right here.
And that's all it is. It's 4 pins and a couple lines.
Yeah, 3 hydraulic lines and 4 pins.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, so this can be track mounted as an option.
Then you're gonna drive it around.
Do you guys think you might buy the tracks in the future?
There's a chance. We talked about it.
If you had like a big slab on grade job or something like that?
Or yeah, just in the ground where you want to drive around and just do footings.
Even just for moving it around the site, it would be handy.
Yeah, that's
right?
exactly it.
Then you don't need the crane to move it if it's down below.
Leave the weights
storage
in
area.
and all that, depending on how big your crane is.
So that's a 22 meter, and we had a little 18 meter, and I swear it was always 20 feet short. So even though that's only 4 meters longer, it makes a big difference, right? It gets all the way to that corner?
We did everything without laying any hose down or anything.
No hose whatsoever.
I mean, there was a bit of pushing for that corner, but yeah we could do it.
And this is a conventional Z-boom, right?
Conventional Z-boom.
So otherwise, the options on this job, because the bus wire is out front, it would have been an absolute disaster. You would have been lining it.
Lining it.
So this thing, you're pouring your slab. What is this slab about in cubic yards, so our American friends can get it?
We're about an average of a little over 300 meters per half.
So 350 yards or something?
350 yards, so 700 yards per floor.
And how long does it take to pour that out? Like 6 hours on average?
We started this morning at 7. It's 1 o'clock now, and we have like 40 meters left to go.
And that's only 1 truck at a time to the pump, or 2? 2 at a time. So if we were doing this with line, you could probably say we're going to add 3 to 4 hours to that.
Oh, I would say at least.
At least. And a lot of extra labor.
And a lot of cranky guys.
A lot of cranky guys. See, these guys, look how happy they are. It's because they got the spider boom. Buddy, I have an old photo I'll dig up of our 58 meter. I had our 58 meter set up on this street 2 or 3 doors down. for a very similar building, and it was sketchy as F. I might post a photo, I might not. So we were able to set a big boom up in a similar setup. It just was not ideal.
Let's see how much fuel we use so far.
So this one is gas powered or diesel?
Gas.
Gas.
Oh, we still got half a tank left. It's a little 23 horse engine.
Oh, 23 horsepower. Let me put it in here. Little Honda?
Little Honda.
The whole thing is powered by the little 23 horse Honda. Now, you have an electrical power supply option, right?
We have electrical power. It can plug in here.
And what is that, 480 three phase? So
And
same as
the electrical pump.
the electrical motor. And the plug-in, so you got options. And you can actually get those with a diesel engine if you want to, right?
Yeah.
As an option, but...
We didn't do diesel because it's a lot easier to get gas in a hurry.
Yeah, they've got it here anyhow for all their power
And if it runs out
trials.
for some reason, then it's a lot easier to get started.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. That's right, diesel, you got to prime the filters and everything else, right? So... Yeah, man, she's a beauty. So you've had this for like, what, 2 months now?
Something like that. just
And you
about.
guys have used it on various sites. You've moved it around a fair bit. How do you find it for moving it?
Well, moving it is simple.
Is it? Yeah.
It's, once you figure out what to do, it's really quick to move. Easy to hook up, especially if you're using rubber line.
And you worked with our little 18 meter that we had.
Oh yeah.
I have a previous video. The added reach of this is just night and day, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't even compare.
And an extra boom section.
Yeah.
A 4-section versus a 3.
Versus 3.
That's why I was saying 4 meters doesn't sound like much, but on one of these, your added swept area, you probably get an extra, what, 3,500 square feet that you reach? Something like that.
These outriggers are all hydraulic. There's the levers.
Oh!
So you just can lift it. Like right now, if I took the pipes off the bottom, once it's folded up,
Yeah,
I could lower it down right now where it sits, and these just slowly slide out, and I can fold them up
yeah.
and tack it all up while it's sitting here on the ground.
Yeah, because ours had the manual outriggers, and what a pain in the ass.
And you had to get the pins in the right spot.
Oh,
this
it was
one, like
terrible.
the other site we were doing, wasn't level ground,
Yeah.
so I can adjust the outrigger to whatever level
Oh!
to make it the machine level.
Yeah, because ours, the pins, you only had 2 options, 2 fixed options.
Yeah.
So you couldn't, you didn't
This
have
one you could be at a
precise
3
leveling.
degree slope, and you could level it 100% flat. 5 degrees.
I'm gonna say it, this is way better than the one that we had. Way better. Yeah.
The only disadvantage to this is the way it is. For us, it's not a disadvantage because of the cranes we have, but you need something that can pick up basically 12,000 pounds. It's 11,500 pounds with the counterweights out.
Okay, so it's a little heavier.
It's a little heavier, but it's one unit. You're not go to the job site and trying to fiddle and do everything.
Yeah, ours we split boom it a couple times, and I think it was down under 7,000 pounds.
Yeah.
But to try and put the boom back together, it was a pain in the ass. So it was a good option to have, but not one that you really wanted to utilize.
And this, yeah, the counterweights here are just easy to pick out.
What does it have for counterweight? Let's have a look. Show me the weights.
Here, let's go around to the other side.
Okay.
With the counterweights in, it's this one, 18,700 pounds. Without the counterweights, we do this one, it's 11,500 pounds.
He took my camera. You're not allowed to take the camera. He's taking over the channel.
I'm
It'll be
trying.
called Dan's Concrete Pumping pretty soon, at this rate. So, it's just the steel weights in the back there, the 2 at the back.
Yeah, I think they're filled with concrete actually.
Ah, so it was same as ours. You filled them up with concrete as well.
They came that way. We didn't do it.
Oh, they
That
already
way
came
they're actually
pre-filled.
the right weight.
Yeah, you're not guessing at it. I think ours were overfilled actually when we got it, but that was the previous owner, not the manufacturer. So you've got ConForms quarter wall hardened twin wall pipe.
Yeah.
So would you say that lasts probably twice as long as non-hardened, or even more, even longer than double the life? What would you say?
I would just be totally guessing, but I'd say, yeah, you're probably getting twice as much out of it.
But not only that, your burst pressure is way higher with hardened pipe, right? Doesn't it go from, like, don't quote me on this, non-hardened is like 1800 psi and hardened is something like 2700?
I don't know.
I could be wrong. I actually have a chart for this, and I will insert the chart. I'll insert the photo.
This one is 5,439 psi.
Right, that's the max, the burst pressure.
For a new pipe.
Yeah, but the continuous pressure, I think, is less than that, right?
All these pipes.
And what is the cost? Is like 30% more for hardened versus non?
I don't know. I wouldn't even use non-hardened. So
yeah, but I don't think it's more than like 30%. So if it's, you know, 30% more and it lasts twice as long, it's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah.
In my opinion. So, yep, the good stuff. Okay, well we're going to...
ConForms pipes, ConForms placing boom, ConForms clamps.
Where's your ConForms sticker, hat, t-shirt? Nothing?
I don't know. Oh, I have ConForms sticker somewhere, I think.
Oh, you got the right sticker anyhow.
Yeah. Oh, I got this hard hat after. On my other hard hat, I got the ConForms.
Well, maybe the World of Concrete. Oh, you know what? No, I shouldn't say that. World of Concrete, ConForms gave us both jackets and hats.
Yeah.
Right?
No, they did good this time.
That's how cheaply the Dan and I can be bought. A jacket and a hat, and just make really, really good stuff, and you'll be in all the videos, right? That's how it goes. Okay, we'll probably check back in here when we're doing the blowout, because I want to see this blowing from street level all the way up. ConForms Spider Boom. She is a beauty. One of these things on tracks. I think my brother dreams about it daily. I do.
I don't blame him. That'd be nice. It's a nice machine. I love this machine.
Yeah, another toy. But yeah, the one that we had that obviously wasn't track mounted, but didn't have the hydraulic outriggers, yada yada yada. It was kind of a pain in the butt, and it didn't really reach anything. Whereas this thing seems like...
This thing literally, once you take it off the truck, you can have it set up on the job site. Depending on how you're set up for plumbing it, you could be pumping within half an hour of this thing showing up on the job site.
As long as all your reshores in place and everything else, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll go down and we'll check out the reshore. Let's have a look at that. We'll do that. He's going to show us the reshore. I think I spot it.
We can't go all the way up. Oh yeah, we can.
What is this about a... is that a 20-foot ceiling height?
I think 16 feet.
Is it 16? Okay. I said 20 because I thought you were like 10 feet tall, so... You get my joke there? No, you didn't even get it. Oh, you did. It just wasn't funny.
Here's these 3 shores here.
Okay, so 3 shores per outrigger leg, right?
That's all we have.
Okay, and you guys have...
And there's the other three.
Obviously 4 outriggers, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. It depends on what you're setting it on. Different engineers will say different things. You have it on a really thin little slab, you might have to do more.
I think where this thing will be awesome is on a large slab on grade, like a big parkade, that you can't reach, and you just leave rubber hose attached with the tracks on it and just drag it along. Yeah. It would be amazing for that.
All you have to do is put this boom in Z, back it up, lift up your outriggers, back it up. Yeah,
and just drag it ahead.
Put your outriggers back down again and unfold it.
Yeah, I think for an application like that, it would be freaking amazing.
Or if you're doing pads in the middle of nowhere and you can't reach with a big pump.
Yeah, yeah.
So here's where it was.
Oh, okay, that's the previous setup. Oh yeah. Yeah, you got your little marks right there.
That's where the pad,
So where the pedestals are?
Yeah, so that was on those 4 little pedestals. So those were poured ahead of time.
Brilliant. Now, how come there's only 2 shores under those ones? Any idea? Just engineering?
You only need 2 shores, and now this is the reshore level when we go up again.
Oh, I see. Okay.
We only need 2 shores. We just put 3 shores for more stability for, especially on these. Actually, on these ones, when we just have the little concrete pad, we put 4 shores. We put 1 on each corner.
Oh, you do?
So that it's not going to tip.
And how many floors down do you have to shore with this?
Oh, I don't know what the engineers say for this building. I haven't checked.
But do you guys shore down more than one floor for it? For the spider?
For the spider? Well,
Yeah.
it's going to totally depend on what your engineer
Right.
says.
But have you guys had to shore more than one floor here or no?
We've only go down to ground level here anyway so far, so.
Which is only 3 or 4 floors
Well, I mean, there's
anyway.
parquet, but no, we're not shoring the parquet.
Not
That
in-
slab's bigger.
Oh yeah, it's on the transfer. So you shore to the transfer slab right now. Yeah, okay, okay. If it were a 40-story tower or something, it'd probably be something like every
every
3 or 3 floors or something.
Placing rooms are generally you shore 6 floors.
6 floors in the placing room. Okay.
It's the average.
Okay.
Unless you get transfer slabs or different thicknesses, then it can change on that too.
Right. I guess it depends on the spec of the concrete and all that stuff too. A lot of variables.
6 to 8 is kind of normal for placing booms. So
yeah, because otherwise, if we didn't have the spider boom here, we'd be at the back lane, and we didn't.
You can't set up in the back lane. It's too narrow.
No, but we poured when it was in the ground. We poured from the back lane still, right?
No, you poured from the front with the trolley line.
Oh, didn't we bring?
Only fit that one pump in one spot.
Oh, did we never bring the 24 meter in the back lane?
Oh, maybe you did just. For
I think
a
we
little
did.
tiny pour, but he set up way back over there where that car's set up.
Hey, you know what pump would work great back here?
A 28 meter.
Well, no, as much as I want to say that, because I want one, I think everybody's caught on to that. the new 47Z with the short rig system on it. Right? Outrigger's out like
Either
halfway.
that or possibly the Liebherr. Liebherr might work too, like a 36, depending on with their outrigger setup.
I'm working towards a Putzmeister 28 meter here, and you're talking about a Liebherr.
I'm just saying what pumps could work really good.
Oh man,
there's more pumps out there coming out with all this stuff too for short rigging.
There are, but I want the 28 puts, or maybe a 47, or maybe one of each, specifically for setups like this. But I'll take a Liebherr. You know what we need? We need a Liebherr die-cast model for the next giveaway. What do you think?
I'm gonna try and win that one.
If anybody at Liebherr is watching, we'll gladly accept, what is it, the 36XXT? Is that the one we want?
Yeah.
So when we do our next giveaway, probably the end of this year, like early winter, late fall, a Liebherr 36XXT would be. Comment below, everybody comment below for the next giveaway, what die-cast model pump do you want?
I don't even know if they make the die cast in 36 Liebherr. They must.
Oh, they do. Trust me.
Do?
I know, they do. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, because I want it. I'm just too cheap to buy it, so.
There you go.
Okay, this is a discussion that has to be had. I've mentioned this in a previous video. How difficult is it to make a porta shitter with the occupied/vacant indicator, which actually works? Would it be that tough?
Does it say your own?
Like,
oh, there's just white when.
So you either wait and wait and wait and wait, or you just grab it and pull it open, and probably one time in 3 you see something you don't want to see. So yeah, I don't know how difficult it is really. Like it's just a matter of having like a serrated washer between the fastening screw and the indicator. I don't know. It's really weird, but anyhow, more important things to discuss. So I just thought of something. So you're saying your engine on that one is 23 horsepower, correct?
Yeah.
So it has enough power to drive the tracks as well?
No, the tracks come with their own engine. They come with diesel.
So our 18 meter boom, which was not a ConForms brand, it was a competing brand. It only had a 13 horsepower engine, and when you use the gas motor to operate the boom hydraulics, it was a bit slow and laggy. It was almost underpowered. Whereas if you ran it off electrical power, it was a lot quicker. The movement.
This thing will probably be the same. It can be a little bit hard when you're fully stretched out.
Is it really?
That thing up.
Okay, I just thought maybe with extra 10 horsepower it wouldn't have the same.
It's still a lot of work for it.
Okay, so electric still is a little bit more efficient.
I haven't been able to use this on electric yet, but I'm assuming that it'll give a lot more oomph to the.
Okay, so same as ours. But yeah, that's one thing we found with ours. It's just a pain in the butt to run electrical to it.
Yeah.
It's so much easier just to toss in a jerry can of gas and fire it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've just determined. Well, that's an interesting flag there. We'll get political, but I can't debate that too much. But anyhow, yeah, this is interesting. The building that was actually here, Dan tells me, the building that was here, this building is actually...
The same company built this building.
Yeah, for the same owners.
For the same owners.
So I had our 58 meter pump set up out front. We stand back here. And you get to the spot where I took my photo from the same vantage point. So yeah, it was like the pump was set up like right there. You see, you got the bus wires in the way, but we had the transit authority was out here, so we had our, you know, our 1 meter rule from the bus wires.
Yeah, we have him here today too. He's standing over there.
But you know, the worst thing was we had outriggers across the sidewalk, and some dude actually walked right into the outrigger with his head. So yeah, things have changed a little since those days. But yeah, that's funny. So the building was what, 12 years old.
Something like that, so sounds about right.
So they knocked the building down and they're building a bigger one in place. But yeah, I had the pump, the 58 meter set up literally right here. I will insert the photo and compare from about this angle. You'll see the backdrop and everything is the same. Then and now.